Hello everyone, guess who it is? Yeah, it turns out I have some time. Almost everything is packed away. In fact, it's all pretty much going to the house as we speak. Just the computer, the Hoover, and some of my other family members' stuff needs to go to the new flat. Then we need to sort out the internet and that's it. So that's an update on the house situation. And now I thought for something completely different, to give us a little bit of a change from the usuals, I thought I'd go with Kent Hovind. Now Griffiths did this one and, well, I have some other things that I would like to add to this. Take it away, Kent. Take it away.
Hello, boys and girls. This is Grandpa Hovind in Pensacola, Florida.
Hello, Ken. It's Charming Man 93 from Manchester, soon to be Salford.
Dinosaur Adventure Land. You need to come visit one of these days when we get it running again.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you. You're so lovely and so kind like a true Christian, but I'm afraid, as an atheist and as someone who likes to have the facts that are actual facts and not pseudo-scientific waffle, I'll pass on that, mate. I'll pass on that. I'll give Dean Esme a call. I think he'll like it. He'll love it.
I'd like to show you a magic trick today. I like magic tricks. Actually, there's no such thing as magic. We can fool people. The devil is really good at fooling people.
Wait, no such thing as magic, yet you believe in a higher power and his evil equivalent. Are you sure there's no such thing as magic, Ken? I mean, I'm sure you'll just say, oh, I mean as if mortal magic. Mortals cannot do magic, but God and Satan, they can do magic. And when God does magic, he creates worlds and miracles and genocide. But when the devil does it, he tricks you, like an illusionist who will trick you. Okay, I get that, Ken, sort of. But please, I do love a good magic trick. What is it? Oh, is it sleight of hand? What is this?
He fooled Adam and Eve. He told Eve, if you eat off that tree, you can become like God.
I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me correctly, he just said there was like really good things that would come out of the fruit if she ate it, not necessarily that she'd be God. I don't think that was what it was. But hey, whatever. My Bible is as rusty as your Bible. I mean, you were in prison a very long time, and I've been an atheist all my life, so we're all gonna get rusty, aren't we, eh, mate?
He was lying to her. That's not true, and he messed up the whole world because of that. Anyway.
Yeah, back on topic, Kent, back on topic. You're doing that old person thing where you forget what you're supposed to do in the first place.
I have here some 1/4-inch nylon rope. This is really, really strong stuff. If you take a piece of nylon rope and you put the left side over the right side, and if you pull under your Adam's apple...
Well, hang on a sec, Ken. Although the world would not miss you if you do what I think you're gonna do, let me just say this. That's a bad idea to do it on camera, mate. Alright? That's a bad idea. Please, don't do it.
Right there.
Ken, do you remember the last time an old person tried to do what you're doing right now?
You can pull the rope through your neck.
Kent, the old man was an actor. He was doing it for nefarious reasons, which I'm sure you wouldn't do at all. I mean, you're not nefarious, you're a God-fearing man and all that, but come on, seriously, that old man, he died. It was a long time ago, and he's not the only one who's died since then, but he was very famous. Kent, I'm just warning you, mate, don't do it. You're already in pain, mate. Please. What are you doing?
Hang on. Right there. Okay. Come on.
Well, I guess he's doing a Carradine For God.
And end up with a knot in the rope. Whew.
Now that hurt Kent, didn't it? You see, you could have just tied it up like a normal person and you would have had a knot in the rope, wouldn't you? But instead you had to do it in your neck, risking asphyxiation just to show us this silly little magic trick, which really isn't that much of a magic trick. Oh, Kent, never change.
So, very carefully, watch this carefully. If you put the rope around your head like this, put the left side over the right side, if you pull really hard, you will kill yourself. Don't do that. I fooled you.
Yeah, because the average Christian is so dumb, they have to be told not to do something like that. Otherwise, it will kill them. I mean, not that the gene pool will necessarily miss them. I mean, let's be honest, right? When you're dumb enough to do that, the Darwin Award is not far off, is it? I'm just saying.
When you weren't watching, I put the rope in front of my shirt, like this. So, it was never around my neck. It just looked like it was around my neck.
I can see a red mark around your neck. Are you sure it wasn't around your neck? But then again, it is an illusion, and the devil does play tricks. Hey, Ken.
So you get a rope and you set it up like this, and you say, I'm going to pull this rope through my neck. Oh, put this over this and pull. But actually, it's just coming out from under your shirt. So it looks like you pulled the rope through your neck.
Cool story. Get to the point. This is like Stephen Molyneux or Brett Keane. Come on, mate.
You know, I hate to see boys and girls, or men and women, get fooled by the devil. This crazy evolution theory that they're teaching in the schools is dumb. It didn't happen. You didn't come from a monkey.
No, we did not come from a monkey, we came from a variant of an ape. We came from a species of ape that evolved into us. We split from other apes like monkeys and all sorts of little tiny primates. Us, the chimps, the gorillas, and some other species all branched off and formed the great apes. And that used to include other human species such as the Neanderthals and Cro-Magnon, if you think they are a separate species, and others such as Homo erectus, Australopithecus, I forgot its name, guys, I'm sorry. Evolution did exist. It is observable not only right now, but also back in time. You can clearly see the evolution of horses into what they've become today. Just look at dogs, for example. That was only several thousand years, and we have all these different breeds. They didn't just pop up naturally. We bred them that way. We literally intervened in the dog's own natural evolution and changed it for our own devices, basically. They were wolves. Now they're something almost completely different. Evolution is real, and if you want something less like that, more natural, there are mosquitoes that currently thrive in the London Underground that don't really see a lot of sunlight, and they're now a completely different species to the mosquitoes above ground. They used to be the same, but they've now branched off and then they're now completely different because they've adapted to the London Underground. But of course, it's crazy. It's not like creationism, that, where the Earth is 7,000 years old and the dinosaurs walked the Earth with humans. I mean, even though all that shit you get from the Bible, which is totally a work of fact and not a load of fiction written by some crazy people on drugs. But hey, whatever. Go on, Kent. Continue.
Or an ape-like ancestor.
Thank you. You at least got it half right. It was an ape. Not an ape-like ancestor. It was an ape.
And dinosaurs did not live millions of years ago. Dinosaurs lived with Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden.
No, they didn't. It's not actually in Genesis, is it? You don't see whoever wrote Genesis saying, and Adam and Eve thusly spoke to the dinosaur, and the dinosaur spake, "Give me something to eat. I am hungry." You don't see that in the Bible. They don't even mention anything like dinosaurs. You added that. Dinosaurs lived millions of years ago, and we can prove this through carbon dating. But hey, you'll just say that's a load of codswallop, some piffle, absolute piffle, hey?
You need to watch my videos on YouTube on Kent Hovind Official, or you can order some of the DVDs. If you go to 2, the number 2, the word Peter, and the number 3, 2peter3.com, get my DVDs on creation and dinosaurs. We explain it all.
Yeah, because the Bible doesn't explain it all. You have to explain it all and use the Bible as some kind of silly little thing. It's like really forced. We've all seen your videos, mate. It's wrong and it's stupid. But hey, I don't mind you shilling in the middle of a video, so I might as well shill. Donate to my Patreon now.
God made the whole world in 6 days, just like he said he did.
And on the 7th day, God created Manchester. It's a true story, people. No, really, it is true. That is a saying in Manchester. I'm not even joking. Nah, what am I saying? But seriously, Kent, the world was not created in 6 days. It was created over millions and billions of years after the galactic Milky Way, after the solar system formed as a nebula and then cooled and all the rock and all the ice formed and compacted together to form planets and ice dwarfs and gas giants and all sorts. That took billions of years. The Earth is 4.5 billion years old, while the Sun itself is a little over 5 billion. Not 6 days, and it didn't require any God.
Dinosaurs lived with Adam and Eve. They did not live millions of years ago.
Yes, it did, through carbon dating and radio carbon dating, which has been fine-tuned and has gone through several major advances throughout the years we have been using it, which is several decades, if not a century. We have proven that they are a lot older than 7,000 years old. I mean, they're not even in the Bible. The Bible does not say there were dinosaurs. And no, Nephilim doesn't count, because remember, they were considered some kind of giant human beings or some kind of weird devil-human hybrid. I can't exactly remember, but they were giants. All these things haven't been proven to existed either, and they are not dinosaurs, okay? And I know what you're thinking. The serpent in the Genesis story was most likely a snake.
The devil is using God's own creatures to fool people.
Mate, if God created dinosaurs, wouldn't he have put them in the Bible? Wouldn't he have mentioned to Jesus and his disciples, "My children, you forgot to include the dinosaurs in the Bible. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. I was hungover that day and I totally forgot to include it in the Old Testament. So can you please just put it in the New Testament or try to amend the Old Testament? It's okay, the Jews won't mind." Yeah, no, he didn't do that, did he? Because he didn't create them. And that also means that he, shock horror, didn't create us either, because he doesn't exist. exist. Hate to burst your bubble, mate.
And I don't like that. I think everybody should know the truth. The truth is God made the world. Dinosaurs were big lizards that lived with Adam and Eve. Noah took them on the ark, probably babies.
Yeah, considering that all the animals that he took with him were all adults and there was only 2 of them, so how the hell he was able to repopulate the earth with animals when there's only 2 of them, and it would be nigh on impossible because you need several thousand in order to propagate a species, and that's just to stop inbreeding. 2 animals spawning loads of others would just be insanely inbred, don't you think? I mean, what about elephants? They take nearly a year to gestate and give birth. They would go extinct quickly, and if they were put on the ark, why weren't they mentioned in the Ark story? Why were they not mentioned at all? Why are they not here anymore? Why do we keep finding their bones? I can go down to the city centre, go to the museum, and see a massive model of a T-Rex skeleton. He's dead, and he has been for millions of years. Because shock horror, a meteorite, or climate change, or whatever happened, killed the dinosaurs off. Besides, we could read and write by that point in human history. I mean, we've been going for about 150, 200,000 years now, and we've only been writing for about 10,000 years, maybe more, maybe less. Our ancestors would have definitely seen a massive T-Rex destroy a village, don't you think? I'm just saying.
Just be sure to get a pink one and a blue one. And after the flood, people killed most of them. They called them dragons.
Dragons? Dragons? Fucking dragons? Fucking dragons!
They didn't even make up the word dinosaur till 150 years ago. So, of course, they didn't call them a word that didn't exist. So, dinosaurs lived with Adam and Eve. Noah took them on the ark. People killed most of them. There could be a few small ones still alive.
No, people did not kill them. They were already dead by then. They were killed by natural sources that happen in the universe. Could have been climate change, it could have been a meteorite, it could have been anything. Literally anything. And no, small dinosaurs are extinct too. Lizards evolved from dinosaurs. And all this because there was no word for dinosaur back in the day. Jesus Christ, Kent. You've actually gotten worse in your old age.
You know, Loch Ness Monster, stuff like that. I don't know.
The Loch Ness bloody monster, which is just some inflatable thing that somebody lost once. Bloody hell, come on.
But anyway, I want you to believe the Bible. God said he created the whole world. He destroyed it with a flood, and he's coming to judge the world again.
Yes, Kent, we all know your bloody story and how the world's gonna end and how the world begins. This is so bloody stupid. I mean, he didn't really destroy the world with that flood, did he? Because we're here, the planet's still here, and oh, there's no evidence of a massive flood, is there? I mean, we know you want people in the world to believe you're stupid, insane, brainwashing claptrap to control people. I mean, we know this. We know this is what Christians want. We know this is what Christianity wants, what the Pope wants. I mean, not everyone who's a Christian wants that, but that's what a lot of people there want because it's the nature of cults to indoctrinate others to propagate the hive mind. You've done very well for the last couple thousand years, sadly.
Question. Are you ready for that?
Considering none of that ever happened or will happen, no, I'm not ready for that because, well, it's bullshit, that's why. Who'd have thought it, eh?
What if you died today? I hope you don't.
Oh, thanks, Kent. Appreciate it so much. Thank you that I am in your heart. Thank you.
But what if you did? Where would you go?
I don't know, I've not decided yet. In the ground, in the paper bag or something, as ashes. Hell, I could even be disintegrated in boiling hot water. They do that now, apparently, you know, guys. Apparently they do that. I don't know yet. I'm not old enough to decide. I mean, if I was about to die now, I'd probably rather be cremated, because I don't want to be worm food. But then again, that would be more beneficial for the earth. So many choices, so little time.
If you're not sure you're going to heaven when you die, you need to ask the Lord to forgive your sins and save you right now.
I'm pretty sure that since heaven and hell don't exist, I'm not going to ask the Lord, who also doesn't exist, for forgiveness. So, yeah, I'm going nowhere other than staying on this earth and rotting or being burned or disintegrated. Sorry, but that's what I believe, bro. And that's probably the truth of the world, most likely.
On February 9th, long time ago in 1969,
yeah, you could have been with a hippie smoking weed and having loads of sex with people, free love and all that. But no, instead you were doing...
I prayed, I said, Lord, I am a sinner. I deserve to go to hell, but I believe you died for me. Jesus, would you please save me and come live in my heart and forgive me?
Yep, in 1969, when he could have been partying, he was praying, saying he was a sinner to some invisible sky person, and he thinks this is relevant to bring up in some kind of video that's not really about anything. I mean, it's kind of about evolution and shit, but really, it's just him shilling. I guess this is all he's got now since he lost most of his money because he went to prison for tax fraud, but he wouldn't appreciate me saying that, would he?
If you pray and invite Jesus to save you, he will. And he'll come live inside of you and start making you a whole new person on the inside. It's wonderful.
You know what? I bet it's wonderful to have mental issues. Truly, I think it's wonderful that you have some kind of otherkin / headmate living inside of you or whatever it is, Kent. It just so happens to be Jesus. I'm really glad that you have that, but it's not healthy for me. I think I'll pass, thank you.
If you were to pray and ask Jesus to save you today, today would be your birthday into God's family. You can have 2 birthdays like I do.
No, I have 1 birthday, 18th of November 1993. Thank you very much. Send me presents, people. Donate to the Patreon. Hey, if you can chill, so can I. I've already done it twice. Who cares? But no, you can't have 2 birthdays, mate, just because you have a head, mate. Please, just seek professional help. Alright, Ken? I think you really need to just go to the doctors and make sure you don't have Alzheimer's. I'm just saying.
January 15th, my body got born. February 9th, my spirit got born into God's family.
Is this a reference to when you got schizophrenia or something, or the fact that because you're not into, like, you know, pro-choice or anything, so you have to imagine that, oh, I was conceived before I was even a sperm, so therefore my spirit was born on a certain day when I was somehow brought together through chance, biological chance, and now I have 2 birthdays. I don't know what's going on, people. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Join us again next time for more interesting things from science.
Science! Science! He called it fucking science.
That'll help you draw closer to God.
Well, I'm afraid that as an atheist and a believer in science, no, that's not going to bring me closer to God, because the actual science that everybody else believes in apart from you will not do that. And anyway, people, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Until next time, see you later.